Okay, welcome to Seafield. It's a beautiful Monday morning. Wasn't sure I was going to fly because I got a lot of computer work to do, but I think I can push it all out and still get in my weekly flying time, and there was something major I wanted to test on the plane, so we're out here to do that, and you can see it right now. I clipped my wings. Wanted a little more stability and gusting and less wobble, and I'd heard rumors that might help, and I wanted to see if I could get a little more speed out of her too, and a little bit more aerobatic nature. So I clipped the wingtips to make for a wingspan of, let me see, what is it? There's a wingspan total of almost 46 inches, not quite. So yeah, that's the first thing. Clipped wing Easy Star, and we're here primarily to test that. Conditions are, maybe not perfect, but close enough. I got like 5 mile an hour breeze that'll ramp up to probably like 10 by afternoon, but I'll be out of here by then, hopefully. And that's okay too, because I want to do some wind testing. I want to see if I can get some wind gusting to test the difference between the clipped version and not clipped, because I remember what it was like. And we'll see. Anyway, the second thing I wanted to show you is this here. Look at this, scraping up my wings. Do you see the tape on there? It's not tape, actually. It's strips of plastic from a blister package. And what I've done is I've taped it down to one wing, and then on the other wing, what I do, ouch, my knee. On the other wing, what I do, there's some good light, is I ran a strip of tape along here, packing tape, and then just cellophane tape goes across there and there once this has been put through the body of the plane. So in effect, this is like super velcro for holding the wings together. Tried magnets, didn't work. Didn't want to get into velcro because that's just stupid. It can still pull apart under a lot of force. Now this is just one mild strip of cellophane tape across each of those plastic strips, and I've already tested it, and I like it. Works really well. Holds the wings nice and straight. They don't drift apart, and it's easy enough to set up and take down because I've got that packing tape strip as a base. It just peels right off, so it's good to go. You can see I got some road rash from burnouts on ROG takeoffs and landings, and I'm contemplating some ideas to prevent wing drag on rough surfaces when landing or taking off. We'll get there. Not on this episode. And I also want to show you this, because I never did get a good chance to. See that? That used to be, Pledge with Future Shine polyacrylic floor coating. Well, I found something better. Now I'm using Minwax polyurethane, gloss polyurethane, and man, how beautiful. And not just beautiful, it strengthens the wing considerably. Before I cut the tips off, I had done this, and the wing tips were very much strengthened by it. It was really quite impressive. So, and one other little thing we're testing. It's kind of a minor thing, sort of, but major enough to include. This lens here is a wide angle that I found on eBay. I think it's 2.1 millimeter, where I've been flying with 4 millimeter focal length lens. And we're going to test that and see if I like it better or worse with a little wider angle. Helps you see what's around you better. Panning is good, but if you're not thinking of, what's next to you, you're probably not going to pan over to see what's next to you. Anyway, and I never did get around to showing you this. This is my camera stabilization rig. I'm still getting used to it. Still learning how to use it, how best to hold it and whatnot. PVC pipe cube sort of design almost. It's more of a T, three-dimensional T with cameras stuffed inside the center. And yeah, I like it, but it's no cure for sloppy coordination, I come to find. So it's a matter of learning how to handle it and getting better with it. And, okay, kids, that's about all we got time for. I better move on, because I got some flying to do. And, a lot of little tests. Speed test, dive test, into the wind test, wind to the side test, inverted flight I would like to do a little bit, climb testing, ground scraping stability, all of this and more. Anyway, so let's get with it and see what it makes of us.
It was regular remotes.
Yeah.
But they came up with some sort of a camera.
Uh-huh.
And they were actually viewing it while they were on a ship.
Yeah.
And that's how it actually started.
That's what that is.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know how old they are.
Wireless.
But I do remember, and the way to get them back on the ship, they were slamming and bringing them in to the nets, our camouflage nets.
Really? Yeah, they just slam them into the nets?
Damn it, what's wrong with that? But you couldn't
funny.
because, you know, the wind and all that was too rough.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
But I do remember, and then I do remember them coming back with a bigger one out in the desert.
Yeah.
And then I was stationed at the desert.
Yeah.
And I told the guys, man, I remember you guys from 10 years ago, man.
Yeah.
And the guy said, well, man, you know our system then.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I do. And
oh, okay. I am recording. Good. My fan base grows ever larger. All right, I need the rubber cup for the eye on that side, and we are good to go. First tests are just to get it up in the air, obviously, because that's the most important thing. I've got to know that she's going to be stable up in the sky. I got to know that she's going to ROG okay. I gots to know. Okay, deep breath and let's get her up. Let's get it up. Yeah, okay. She's up. Very stable. Of course, you know, also, I don't exactly have any wind to speak of. Well, wide open throttle. Yeah, no wonder I'm flying so well. KPH. What? How did my Dragon Link settings get all... How did my Dragon OSD settings get all screwed up? That's not right. I'm in metric. Well, I guess I'll have to convert if I want to know how fast I'm going. But how does it go? Double it and add 30? But what if I'm wrong? What if it's double it and add 40? I have no clue. I cannot convert metric in my head on the fly. Not kilometers per hour to... That's really, really aggravating. She flies really, really smoothly. I love it. Very responsive. Nice. Very stable. Okay, well, she still does wobble. Let's cut the gyros totally. And see how she flies like that. Wide open. Oh, wow. Huh! Yeah, you know what? She's a mass murderer. Cut the gyros and she's stable and sweet. Yeah, now this is one of the tests I wanted to do, actually, about the gyros. I wanted to see if I could cut them entirely and still maintain my stability and still, and get rid of, wow, yeah, it's flying wide open there. Still maintain my stability and still not have any wobble in the flight. And it looks like I was right. Look at this. I mean, damn, I'm moving. Of course, I lost all my settings on the OSD, so I don't know how fast I'm moving, but yeah, that is sweet. Nice. She's so flat. That's beautiful. God, I like it. It's just quick. You're wondering if I have guts enough to fly through that thing under the digger, right? I'm not sure that I do. Ooh, lost my video for a second there. I'll never quite understand why the video's behaving the way it is. But I've got to work out the problems in that system. Got a critter coming? A biker. Okay. Yeah, it's just fast. Very fast. Baby, she is a nice flyer. I'm very impressed. And I like the lens. I really do. Morning. Hey, do you want to see what I'm seeing? Uh-huh. They call it FPV. They call it FPV. It means first-person view. Take a look at the laptop next to me here. It's not quite as smooth as what I see in the goggles, but it's close. So there's the digger down there, and there's us. So this will do a low pass.
Oh, the TV there. There's the runway,
Yeah. And I can control it pretty precisely.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. How far can you let it fly?
I've been out 2 miles, but I'm having a little trouble with video range, so I'm working on the antenna system to get back where I was with it. I've known people to take them out 10 miles one way.
Wow.
It's amazing what they can do with cameras now, huh?
I know, huh?
And for the price too, you know
Yep.
what I mean?
Yeah, they're to our east. They're huge fields, about a mile square back there, farm fields.
What is, your engine is powered by battery, right?
Uh-huh, lithium polymer.
Yeah. You build them yourself, the planes? Or
I buy the parts and then put them together.
Okay.
I'm not quite good enough to build one from scratch yet, but I want to get that way eventually. My battery's about out. I better put her down.
Okay.
That's very interesting. Thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm still building them responsible without
Oh, are you? Yeah.
grandkids. You
Uh-huh.
know? But
It's an art.
they don't have that much patience anymore.
No, they don't. They just want to buy something already done.
Right. Go to the store.
Uh-huh.
Private,
But it's an art, it really is. It's a beautiful thing when you put all that work into it yourself. Incoming. Here we go. Oh, that wasn't bad. Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. Well, so, you know, she did really good. But this time, I think I'd like to try it with the wing joiner spar, actually in the main wing. Holy crap, I can't believe I forgot that. I should glue it in one side so it's unforgettable. That was really bad. That was unbelievably stupid.